bad for a little public ground here in Kansas. Had two come up this draw almost just like we wanted them to. We thought we had a pig in the trap. The pig wasn't in the trap, but the big one that we wanted to kill came back. Perfect view, man. She saw that decoy. She committed that last probably 50, 60 yards. Right, he's on us, across the decoy. Hey guys, I'm Jeff Thomason and welcome to this week's episode of Predator Pursuit. This week we've got an action-packed show for you. We're going to be starting out in Texas with my good friend Derek Roll. We're going to be chasing hogs with Pulsar thermals, and then we're going to pack up and we're going to join up with the Hornady team up in Kansas, and we're going to have a little friendly competition with Midwest Whitetails and a few other teams from the industry. It's going to be an action-packed show, guys. Stay tuned. I don't think I've ever seen this much hay. You said this was all complete bales of hay?
Every bit of it. From that bale all the way to that bale, there was over 45 bales of hay here every night.
You can tell it's a problem. I mean, he's got traps just scattered all around here trying to catch them. Well, the plan on this hunt is pretty simple. We're gonna stage up at the house, we're gonna use the thermals, and when the pigs show up on their nightly routine, we'll be able to make our stock. Hey, it doesn't get much better than spotting with a thermal from the house. There's a couple out here. They're not at that hay like we wanted them to be. They're just kind of out in the open, which in the past has been good. When they're by themselves, we can usually get pretty close to them. That's the first time I've ever done that before. We literally just stalked 500 yards on a pig. Somewhere between the time we left and the time we got here, he got in the trap. We might as well go over there and check him out. Dang it. You gotta be kidding me.
He was on the back side of it.
He is not in the pen. Never mind what I said about the pig being in the trap. That was weird, but it's not in the trap. So we're back on. So as we're making our stock, things start to get a little bit crazy. We've got hogs in the hay, we've got hogs running out of the hay, and then we've got another big hog making his way out into the field. Big one's coming from the left. Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're on the back side of that trap.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this one on the left. Yeah, on 3. Dustin, count it down. 3, 2, 1. Had a baby. That was wild, man. We thought we had a pig in the trap. The pig wasn't in the trap, but the big one that we wanted to kill came back. So we actually trapped that pig while we were stalking the other one with thermal. That's a first for me. That was pretty cool. Look at this guy. This is kind of I'm not used to this recovery here, boys. But this one right here is a stud pig, buddy. Bang, bang. I know this is your first pig, Derek. What do you think he weighs?
245.
245. Derek here, he's probably, how many hogs have you killed in your lifetime?
Thousands.
Thousands, literally. Our main goal was all these pigs tearing up this wheat hay.
There's 4 traps sitting here for this purpose because they're just tearing everything up.
And you told me earlier, I won't spoil it, how many of y'all trapped here in the last month?
79.
79 pigs right here in this one spot, and they're still out here every night. These pigs just come in here group after group all night long. So if we can get this one, kind of get it out of the way, we'll back up and just kind of sit back and maybe some more will show up. We've definitely got at least sees one pig in the hay right now. We're gonna just ease up there, see if we can kill him. Let's go try. Inside that trap that we wired the gate open on. He's eating that corn. Here we go. Sideways. When he stopped. Three, two, bye. I'm gonna stop him. Ready? 1, 3, 2, 1. That's how you do it, buddy. Good job. Yeah, that's a big pig. I'm running that new Thermion XG, and I had it in the violet, that purple mode. I could see all these different mud and the curls in his hair. I mean, I knew we were close. Looked at his teeth, he's already broke off his top tusk, and that bottom one's wore smooth down. Well, we were able to get a couple really good pigs on the ground with Derek, but now we're gonna pack up, head up to Kansas, and chase some coyotes in the snow. Well, guys, you know it's been a really crazy year this year, and typically we're all able, as guys in the industry, we're able to get together a few times throughout the year at these shows, and this year we just weren't able to do it. Everything was canceled, so Neil Davies and Seth McGinn over at Midwest Whitetails, they just decided, you know what, let's get some of the guys from the industry together. Let's all go up to Kansas, have a little friendly predator hunting contest, and just spend some good quality time together. So that's exactly what we're gonna do this week. We're just gonna have some fun and chase some coyotes. Well, it's our first morning here in Kansas, and we're gonna be going out hunting some public ground. I'm not sure how it's gonna go or how many coyotes there's gonna be, but we're gonna give it our best shot. worked out all right. Not bad for a little public ground here in Kansas. Had two come up this draw almost just like we wanted them to, but for some reason they didn't want to cross that fence. The CRP is pretty tall. Snow's pretty deep. I don't know if that had them slowed down or what. Kansas makes them a little bigger than West Texas does. Look at this guy. Yeah, big male. Like I said, all I could see was his neck up. That's something else that's pretty cool about this contest. This ground right here, this is public ground. Kansas is loaded with this public ground. I've never been up here and called the public stuff, and we called in a double, so I'm gonna be spending some more time in Kansas.
And it's a male.
Yeah,
big male. Did you shoot him in the head, huh? Nice shot.
Kind of neck. He stopped at a fence. Well, that turned out to be a really great stand, but we hunted hard all day long, stayed after him, didn't have much more action, but we're gonna get right back after him again tomorrow. I found this spot and I really liked the setup. We had a little bit of cover, we had some farm ground. It was just kind of a transition zone where I knew these coyotes were gonna be hanging out, so we decided to hit it first thing in the morning. He's on the other side of the trees, I think. Something. The one on the left. Got him. Anytime. Ready? That was quick. First day in the morning on the double, that's pretty good stuff. Let's go look at it.
That was awesome to watch. It's a lot of fun.
That was a smaller of the two, I think. Yeah, that's a female. Not a young one, but not old either. You can see that decoy from here. Yeah. Perfect view, man. She saw that decoy and she committed that last probably 50, 60 yards. But good, that's the way to start the morning. We'll load her up. It's gonna get a little windy, I think. So if we can make a couple stands before it gets too bad, I think we'll be better off. Well, that stand turned out exactly like I hoped it would, but now the wind is really starting to pick up. The snow is blowing. I mean, it's starting to get really miserable out there. So this was just our last ditch effort, and you guys aren't gonna believe what's about to happen. He's on us, he's on us. Across the decoy. Holy crap.
That was there's 32 seconds on the GoPro.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
Holy moly. I'm not even kidding. I don't know, 10 seconds. It's windy, and we set up in this thick stuff. I turned on the call and I looked up and here he come. I mean, he wasn't gonna stop, no way about it. I just shot him running in, right in the chest, I think. Some of the best ones happen when you least expect it. And you know, sometimes you think you see something and your brain's just playing tricks on you. I mean, I no more than hit the call, looked up and looked over, and I was like, that looks like a coyote running. And then it dawned on me, he is coming. And we set up right on top of him. That worked out perfect. There he is. What is that, 10 feet?
Maybe.
10 feet from the call, man. That was pretty cool. And that VMAX put a little bit of a hole right in his chest.
Oh, it did.
I'm telling you, man, as he was coming in, I was like, I'm just gonna have to time this and get lucky.
Yeah.
And it worked. I mean, we couldn't have set up any more perfect to where he was just, I mean, directly in front of the call or right there. I don't know how he didn't see us come in, but
You hit
that
the
was a
call,
fun one.
He came a running.
Yeah, he
full
did.
speed.
That's a male. That's a pretty good size one too. But I'll be honest, I mean, it's middle of the day, terrible conditions.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it, pretty sustained 20-mile-an-hour wind?
Cold.
That's what gets you hooked on doing this stuff. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this week's episode. I know we had a lot of different action going on for you. Chasing hogs with thermal, going up and calling coyotes in Kansas in the snow. I got to thank Neil and Derek for having us out. It was a great week, really fun show to put together, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you again next week.